And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Mobile Suit Saga, or MS Saga, depending on how the hell you want to describe it. I don't know why that was showing up, so hopefully that didn't crop up for you guys. If so, I'll just edit it out. Anyways, last time we were here, we had beaten the shit out of a goof with the help of good old Val or Vlad. What was his name? Vlad? Was it Vlad? Vizart, whoever he was, the masked, not Charman. So now we're going to go make our way back to that same place, Fort Verde, that was the name of it. We've already talked to Constable Ox, gotten our reward of 1,000 or so credits. Not much, but whatever. And we're going to continue on. So we're going to go just like we were and run into a random event. There's a mobile suit following us. Well, then blow it up. That was my question, too. Is it broken? New hotness, old and busted? Oh, God. On second thought, let's just make sure. Attack it first. Yes, hello, Eureka. I mean, Aeon. Aw, he's so infatuated. How can she hear me? Is that a headset? Like, that's what it looks like. You know, for JRPGs, you generally get protagonists and characters with some of the weirdest attire. Hers is right up there with that, too. I swear, it really does remind me of Eureka. Of course she said no. She's a crotchety old bird, right? Right there, Fritz. I got you back, bud. That's probably what Maria said. Marie. Oh, quit being so freaking noble and just let her go. Well, since we found you in the Moon Arc, I'm assuming you're an alien. Where are we? Who are we? Yes, I'm pretty sure. She did follow you all the way out there in that busted up old piece of crap mobile suit. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes the writing for this game is really tiresome. But, I mean, a lot of it's sometimes filler, so whatever. Trust me, Fritz, I'm kind of with you on this one. But she will become a valuable party member later on down the line, and her conversations are a little bit more enjoyable than your dumb speech bubbles you come up with. Oh, shit! Cat's out of the bag. You may have just gotten cock-blocked there, Tristan. Oh, well... if she actually was familiar with customs. And wait for it, here comes the punch. Kind of imagining Tristan just using his gym to just punch the back of that Zaku one. Yay! Alright, so we've got our third party member, Aeon. And she, I believe, is in a Zaku 2. Okay, yep, Zaku 2. That's probably the same one that we actually beat up earlier. And I don't remember what. She actually starts out with defense hack, operation hack. Okay, she's kind of like, ooh, she has repair, which is nice, so we don't have to continuously rely on Fritz. She also has more TP than him. Alright, I'll take it. So now we have, we're all level 5. We all have our mobile suits and everything like that, so we've got ourselves kind of a party going. Let's head back over to Fort Verde. Oh boy, tutorial! Alright, so it's kind of just a small explanation for her. We really don't have to worry too much about actually using this. We'll actually get to see the heat sword in combat for the first time. We'll just use the machine gun. And if you notice, the Zaku 2 actually has a cannon attachment on its shoulder, which I believe is... yeah, it's just labeled the small cannon. Now, her boost attack, which is Mega Fire, does overheat people. We saw Mega Fire with Hal. I don't know why I was going to call him Val, but Hal, he actually had that, which is kind of handy. And she'll learn a lot of good attacks. But for the most part right now, I'm not too worried about it. She does come equipped with a Zaku machine gun, so that's nice. These guys stand no chance. 62 damage is pretty damn good. But she'll come in handy quite often. We got a long way to level 6. And the enemies here don't give shit for experience, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and head back into Fort Verde. Now, I cleared out most of the items in this level, I think, except for one, if memory serves, but we couldn't actually get to that one until earlier. I don't think there are also random encounters in here, just like last time, so you should be able to just stroll right in here with no problems. He says as he gets into a random battle. I will check to make sure I've cleared all the treasure chests. It looks so far good over here. It's kind of a cool setup, though, with all the stuff sitting around here. Alright, that chest is done. Check over here. Things good there. Now, we can only really go out of this area in one specific direction, so you really can't get too lost for it. And we'll go through the gate. And I think the item I missed is sitting out here, as a matter of fact. The question is where? Ah, there it is. Might help if I pay attention to my map. Mobile suit parts. Zaku Shield L. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Equip it. Let's see here. No. Let's see if I can equip her. Yeah, see, that cannon takes up a lot of space there, so... For some reason, I'm not able to... I don't see my Zaku L shield. Why don't I see my Zaku L shield? I'm probably missing something really stupid here. The armor, the goof spikes, melee speed, blah blah, more Zaku armor. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can only add these from the actual G system, so that would explain a bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and head out here to what I think is the eastern side of the European continent, if you could call it Europe, and we get greeted with a giant forest. Actually, I think this forest should be good for leveling too, but let's get into a fight and see here. Plus there should be some new enemies as well. Zaku 2s, I'll take it. So let's go ahead and use the heat sword, and we're going to go ahead and charge with you. You know what, since we're going to be using ranged anyways against them, let's charge anyways, let's do that. Wow, Heat Sword just annihilates that Zaku. Equipping some shields on them eventually is going to be a really good idea, but they really won't get much chance to do anything else. Technique, boost. Double shield's kind of useless. I'm just going to have you defend. I'm actually going to use the boost. Oh, I can't use that yet, but I can use them small cannon. Or not. Wow, she's really slow compared to everybody else. I remember her being a lot faster. Heyo! 40 experience, that's a lot better. Well, thank you, HP Update, for popping into the video, probably. Screw off. And making my game really fucking slow. Wow, that was good. Let's get into one more good fight and see what's in here. Thankfully, I have my cursor showing up now, so I can actually see what the hell's going on. And we'll continue our way into Fort Isin Grad, I believe. More Zaku 2s, so nothing really too different here. Oh, to heck with it. Let's just fight. Whoops, I left him on defend. Well, that was stupid of me. No, we want you to actually attack. Use a top cannon, fight, small cannon, even though you won't get to it. Fritz is no slouch himself when it comes to ranged attacks, so he'll be handy here, and that's what I want him to be, is a ranged attacker. I really don't like Fritz as melee. Now I'm trying to remember where I need to go. And that looks like a G system to me. Oh, hello. Surprise the enemy. What do we got? Prototype Zaku's Zaku Cannon. Alright. Let's take out the Zaku Cannon. We'll go ahead and fight him. And we'll go ahead and fight him. Wow, only 20 damage. That guy's got a hell of a lot of armor to him. Whoops, I did not want to do that. Fight with Heat Sword on him again. Top cannon. Small cannon. This time I actually might get to see the small cannon. Damn. Man, that cannon has a lot of fucking damage to him. Oh, that dude dick for shit. There he goes. So he has about probably just over 60 health or so. Trying to remember if there are any other combinations that crop up in this area. I may use this as to level as well off screen. So there, what is this? I don't think this is Fort Isin Grad. And judging by that music, I don't believe it is Fort Isin Grad. Yeah, this isn't it. It is lag-tastic. We'll come back here much later. Where are you, fort? Oh, well, no, motherfucker. I think that's the fort. I don't. Oh, you just walk into it. Pshaw. Yeah, we kind of need to advance the plot here. You know what? If they attack us, then that gives us free reign to wipe the floor with them. With our 2 Zakus and everything else. Oh, goody. Looks like we actually get to worry about some other stuff in here. So let's go ahead and fight the first battle. But first, I'm going to save. Because I do see a battle coming up. I do not remember, so we're going to go ahead and err on the side of caution. And yes, I meant error. Alright, disconnecting, and let's do this. Halt! Stop right there! Don't move or we'll shoot! That visor looks like it's really a bad idea to actually use the pilot. How the hell do you see through that thing? Oh, goody. You're getting into a fight with me. Now I get to wipe the floor with you and show you exactly why Isin Grad soldiers are no use. Guardians, huh? Looks like a modified Zaku 2. Sure enough, I'm probably right. So let's go ahead and charge. You... I don't know how much we can do for this, so let's go ahead and charge with you, because that way I can use Shoot All. You, however, are going to use Defense Hack on him. Oh, armed with Beam Sabers, holy shit. They do a lot of damage. I don't remember if this fight's winnable or not, so we're going to make sure to try to give it our all here. Boost attack, yes. And you're going to use boost, not double shield, shoot all, top cannon. You are going to use another technique for defense hack on him. Lag-tastic. Welcome to Snap City, population U! Yes, that's nice music. You can catch back up now. Wow, 51 damage. Eat shit. That's one Guardian out of the way. Alright, now we get to wreck him. So I'm just going to use the Heat Sword on him and just actually fight the old-fashioned way. You, however, still can't use Mega Fire, but you can use a small cannon. Not much damage, but whatever. Sonic Boom! Totally not stolen from a Capcom game. Alright. Well, you know what? They did do some serious damage to us, so it's a good thing we ended that fight when we did. I'm not sure what happens if you lose that fight either. Yeah, we kind of know we've met him. That's the point, you dumb shit. We've already... Yeah. Honestly, Hal would just wipe the floor with us with that souped-up Galgoo he's got, not to mention his level. I think he's level 10. We told you already. God damn it, just ask the captain. No, I don't know if there are any random encounters in here. I don't think so. I think they're all story encounters, but I do remember there being items in here. Let's see. Items? Who's got the items? Anything in here? No? No? Nothing there. That's another Story attack. Really? I thought there were some items in here. Well, just in case, what we're going to do is we're going to use Aeon here to repair our mobile suits. Because you got so much TP anyways, and we're going to go ahead into here. Oh, look, it is help. God damn it, are you blind? You met us like maybe half an hour ago? Let me guess, you're Geordi from Star Trek. You can't see shit without that visor, right? Yes, Tristan, you wouldn't notice the markings or anything, Hal? Come on. Yes, I know I'm taking the mick out of this, but whatever. To be fair, your guards attacked us, and then we proceeded to wipe the floor with them. There's been a huge mistake. Kinda, sorta. I mean, yeah, they had us on the ropes pretty good, but they were, yeah, they shouldn't have killed us. Not at that level. Well, you know what? I like the way I do things for it. Shoot first, ask questions later. It's never gotten me in trouble, I swear it. I'm smelling a love triangle. Maybe he likes Aeon and Hal. Hmm? After I clean up this huge mess that you made out of the Guardian mobile suits over there. I'm not so sure I would want somebody that I'm not affiliated with to be monkeying around with my mobile suit. Just call me a stickler for it. The same way if it was a car. I'm not a big fan of a mechanic I don't know. Just working on it. Yep, we're finally inside Isin Grad. Matter of fact, Isin Grad here is our really kind of first big city, and we got a lot to see in here, so I'm going to try and cover as much as we can. Now, we could go see Captain Hal. Try not to get kidnapped or anything. God forbid you make me happy. Anyways, I was saying, we could go see Captain Hal, or we can go exploring. I opt for exploring. And we can also do something that I've really wanted to show off for a long time, and people have been, asking to show off as well, but we couldn't get to it until this point, is mobile suit customization. As soon as I remember where it is. We're going to go right, because I don't know what's down this way. I also remember there being a shit ton of items in here that we can pick up. Among slowdown and other things. Oh, hello there, Aeon. What did you find on here? Considering your hometown is probably on the moon, I would wager that is correct. Let's go into random people's houses and rob them blind. Potted plants, potted plants. What do you have to say? That's a good point to bring up. Like with Star Trek, when they have like the food processor that they can go, yes, I would like a hot cup of miso soup or chicken teriyaki or anything like that. How does it compare with taste to the real thing? Port Marley, that's the place we'll be going later on. Chemically synthesized, that sounds appetizing. That would really be helpful. Imagine like trying to eat, I don't know, an apple and having the texture of like leather or something like that, I guess. That would put me off of eating that crap real quick. Anything in the cabinets? Nope, that's a table, blocked off, nothing. Alright, your house was useless. A little bit of information about the world, but otherwise completely useless. Wait a minute, I saw trash cans, right? Anything? Nothing? No. More people to talk to in that randomly bug. Of course, Vizart there gets all the credit. Every time I read Vizart's name, I keep trying to think of the Visored from Bleach. Ooh, methinks we'll be taking a look in there real quick. Yeah, look, another Mook soldier. Yep, and wipe the floor with your comrades. Too true. You actually do have to worry about energy consumption, because if you get your big bad weapon, on your mobile suit, even if you can equip it, it may take you 4 or 5 turns to be able to use the son of a bitch once. And there are ways to kind of supplement that, and we'll get into that later on as well. What do you have to say? That's kind of hard to believe that in a giant fort like this, especially with military around, that you have trouble selling your products when they're meant for war. But we'll go on there next after that. Okay. More people to talk to, but first I'm going to raid his house. Exploring Isin Grad on foot. Little known fact that Isin Grad was one of the first cities to recover after the Great Fall. That's pretty good. And we'll be getting more of a glimpse, folks, later on down the line as we explore the world. What's he got there? Pie? Dishes? Dishes. I don't want to get out. What do you have to say there, female? Kind of figured that this wasn't Aeon's hometown anyways, because she doesn't remember it. And I think for story exposition, she would at least remember something. Anyways, to the weapon shop! Yay! Anything, and what do you do? Select the weapon and press triangle to check out the weapon size. This is really important. You don't want to be stuck with something you can't equip. Again, very true. The fact that if you buy a weapon and it's too small, well, or too big for your available space in the inventory, you're shit out of luck then, aren't you? We specialize in axes, swords, and guns. You name it. Let's see what you got. Metal shield. I already own one. Arm machine gun. Arm-mounted machine gun. That wouldn't be too bad. The machine gun. Why is the small, easy-to-use machine gun? We currently do that. Oh, that must be a secondary thing. Kind of like the shield attachment. I see. I'm having to relearn some of this, too. Ooh, bazooka. A beam pick, which is much better damage. Heat hawk, which I have, and the small cannon. Do you have anything else? No? That's kind of cool looking, actually. That's got to be the exact same machine gun that we have. Bazooka. Yeah, I don't know what I'll pick up from here, but we'll get back to that one. So that's kind of a glimpse of the first weapon shop we actually have in the game. And that looks to be about all we can explore on the right side of the map, so let's go to the left. I really want to get into the mobile suit customization just to kind of show it off a bit. Well, surprisingly, this fort's not lagging as much as I thought it would be. Oh, I bet you this is it right here. We'll come... You know, we'll just go into it right now. So this should be the hangar here. Yep. A mini G system. That's right. We can use the E-caps to actually create mobile suits. I don't think we can create anything off the top of my head, but we'll take a look anyways. I hate that you have to walk all the way up to this stupid thing. Come on. We have to watch Tristan walk very weird, or run very weirdly. Access granted! Okay, so we get to put some optional parts that we can create here, but we have no E-caps. And you notice the cost there for the E-caps. We have none, so we can't do anything with these parts. Enhanced wings, and you kind of see what they do for you. Improve speed, mobility, melee, range, that kind of thing. And enhanced propellant, which is nice because if you notice there, now this is where you're going to have like weapons that are higher E in cost. Like, for example, the small cannon for Aeon takes, what, 3, 4 energy, whatever it is? If we were to add this to it, from our base energy level, we would actually get a bonus of 2 or 3 or more. But we also lose 30 speed or 20 speed, depending on that type. Or we can add HP. These kind of parts are real nice to add in something, and they actually do show up, if memory serves, on the mobile suit, which is really nice. We, however, can't do much here because, well, it's we're out of E-caps. You also cannot create mobile suits, I believe, in the mini G system. You actually have to go to a full-fledged G system to actually create a mobile suit. So let's go back down in here. Into the mobile suit hangar. At least it's a one-stop shop for this kind of thing. I wish you could buy stuff too as well instead of having to go to a separate store. Once again, walking for no real apparent reason. We get to actually kind of see a close-up of our mobile suits here. Yep, there's that one, and there's that one. Now, how the hell do I actually go down here? Not sure, actually. Well, it looked like it went someplace. This also just might be an extension of the hangar for when we get, spoiler alert, new characters. Now, where the bloody hell do I have to go for this? Maybe it's a control console way back there? You can tell how long it's been for me since I've played this game and I don't remember. And I'm sure there's quite a few people watching right now going, "You dumbass, it's back there!" I'll find it eventually. Welcome to a Let's Play of an RPG. This is really what you get to deal with. Let's try this, I think, what looks to be maybe a console. Negative. I'll figure this out eventually. Can't click on the mobile suits at all. Can't do anything for that. Anything over here? It just looks like Aeon's mobile suit, and what appears to be... I don't think that's actually a console, but more of a wall. Okay, fine. So we can't do anything right here. I have to figure out what the hell we're actually going to do. And I'll show off that system when I get to it. Okay, so there's got to be, unless it's in... That looks to be like the actual fort itself. So let's actually explore around a bit. You know, we kind of walked it. Well, yeah, we broke in. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to be bashful about it. We broke in completely. Actually, yes. Well, kind of. First time with this character playthrough. If 3 kids can walk in and kind of beat the, the Guardians as they're named, I don't think they can, Yay! Don't think they can really hold off much. Yes. Ah, that's probably what it is. In which case, we will go in here. Because I think this is the fort's headquarters. I bet you it's this mook. Nope, you save and repair. How about you? Bingo! Okay, so we've actually got our ability to upgrade. I just had to find it. So we've got quite a few options here. Upgrade the mobile suit. Set parts, which is we get to change out parts for it. Upgrade is where we actually get to improve the statistics of the mobile suit. We can paint the mobile suit, change the name of the mobile suit, and switch out to different mobile suits in the hangar. For the most part here, let's see, I'll just show this off kind of here. Level 5, eh? Also has a level for it. And it costs credits to actually put these things up. And since we don't have anything really to go, let's go ahead and increase our attack up, because it only costs 40. See, there's mod level 1. Mod level 2. Let's take it up to mod level 3. Let's give him a bit more mobility as well. Okay, I could switch off the bat. See, mod level 5. Fritz's mobile suit's actually got quite a bit to it. Durability. We're going to add an upgrade for you. Wow. She has mod level 7. That's impressive. Her mobility could use a little bit. And then we'll just leave it there. Oops. I had to back out all the way. Here's where we can actually set parts for it. I don't know if we can do anything here too much. Change optional parts. Oh, I can't even see the cursor. Isn't that handy? I don't have any optional parts, so okay. Just kind of give you a brief explanation for it. You have the mobile suit stats in the bottom, melee, armor, range, speed, along with HP and starting energy level of 2. We also up here have what parts we have equipped. So for optional parts, we have 0 out of 4 equipped. So there's 4 in total we can equip. We have the right shield, the left shield, in which case we have the gem armor R and the gem armor L. The right arm, the left arm, and the legs. Now, for the most part, I think the torso is actually just the body up the top. I miss that one every time. So the body itself is the torso, and that includes the head. So unfortunately, customization only goes down to your shoulders, your arms, your legs, and your torso for the most part. But you can kind of mix and match with these things to varying effects. Actually, rotate the mobile so you just kind of see a little bit more about it. See here, he's only got Zaku Armor L. She actually has a shield with... Oh, she has an optional part of Acid Guard. That's kind of neat. Acid Guard. Whoops. How do I remove the parts? Maybe I can't. Anyways, she has Acid Guard equipped, which when enemies have the acid attack for it, it'll do a certain specialty damage for it. This probably should guard against it. She's also got... She's got pretty good armor on here right now. Now, the person we kind of need to upgrade a little bit is... Fritz here. We've got some stuff we can add in here. So here's the Zaku Armor R and the Goof Spikes R that we picked up. Notice their stats in the upper right corner. That's what they change if you equip them onto the mobile suit. For example, the Zaku Armor R, gives us a 7 additional armor, but it subtracts 2 speed from us. Whereas with the Goof Spikes, give us a melee additional of 9, armor of 4, but minus 6 speed. So for Fritz, where he's not going to be doing much melee attacking, that's not the best thing. However, the Zaku Armor R would probably benefit him quite a bit. Ooh, that was lag-tastic. So now he actually looks like a full-fledged Zaku with his full shoulder pads in for the most part. So we'll take care of that. And you know what? Let's see what we can do for... Let's see, was it right? Yes, it was right. So here, we can also see kind of the change in stats at the bottom here. We actually lose out on 2 armor and 5 speed. Wow, that's quite a bit. But we gain a hell of a lot of melee attack, 9 in total. So, you know what, I'm going to go with that. That kind of looks a little goofy, I will admit that. But we can always change the paint scheme later on to finish things off for it. So that just kind of gives a brief synopsis there of the whole thing. Oh, we actually have a Zaku Shield L. Really? Let's see. If I put the L on there and we minus speed, but we gain additional armor, well, why not? Oh, so it just gives him an outright shield. Okay. That's kind of neat. Anyways, back to our gym here. Right shoulders, left shoulders, right arm. We don't have any. Left arm is nothing. Legs, nothing. And we really can't switch out the mobile suit body without switching mobile suits entirely, which you can go back to and switch mobile suits for that. You know what, for the most part, I like this. This isn't too bad of a setup. Yeah, that's not bad. So that's kind of the basics for it, and I'm sure that I've missed something that somebody will correct me in the commentary for it. That's fine. Don't care, really. We'll get more into the customization that I'll do off-screen, and I'll kind of show what I do when I do major changes for this or that thing. So now that we're done with that, we also have our change color, which we can do individually for our mobile suits. So the torso, right shoulder, right arm, legs, option 1, option 2, so if we had like propellant tanks, additional wings, that kind of thing. Shoulder equipment, so like cannons on the shoulders. The right equipment, which I believe is going to be like guns and shields. Left equipment, same thing. And we also have, which is really nice, to change all these colors at once. And let's just take a look here, and let's change that, I think it was the right shoulder. So that's the default, light red. Aha, see, we don't really actually have the option of that like CMYK or RGB, where we can just put in specific number colors or codes for the colors themselves. We actually just have ones we can use here. And to that degree, kind of just to bring in a little bit more viewer watching for it, whenever I switch out mobile suits, or for example, for this first time, we'll just go ahead and let this go even though we've had this for a while. Whenever I switch out mobile suits with a character, I'm going to try and paint it with a scheme that is decided by the viewers. So, for example, in this time around, we have 3 mobile suits, which we'll be using for just a little while for it. And we have 3 or so color schemes we can come up with. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to have that administered. I would like it if somebody wants to suggest a color scheme for it. I would like if you make the comment in the comment section of the video for it when I announce it. And I'll announce them. Okay, the options are open. And I'll choose the one I like the best. I'll go through and I'll look through at them as I'm preparing for another video, and I'll paint that color. So these are all the colors here. So if you need to write them down or something like that, or if you actually have the game to look through them, there's that. And if nobody responds to it, then I'll just color it whatever the fuck I feel like that day. Which for the most part is probably just going to be some form of red and blue. I don't really care at the moment. Wow, we got a lot of colors to choose from. But anyways, when you list them, you can either say change color to this entire color scheme. So all I would say is, yeah, Lokenhar, take it and put all colors to white. I love the lag, by the way, that comes up whenever I do that. It's fantastic. So here's kind of like a, kind of a gray color scheme. Almost looks like the rollout for the G3, which is not too bad. I don't mind that gunmetal gray kind of color. Almost looks like a gunpla that's never been colored correctly. Or if you want to do for more of an accented colors and stuff like that, list the items for it, like torso white, right shoulder matte brown, left shoulder white, or so on and so forth, and we'll go for that color scheme. And I'll look through them and take a look and see what the best is. And we have 3 mobile suits to actually color for them. Some of these might not look the best, and there's no way to really preview it unless you have the game. So if you guys are interested in doing this little contest, just kind of put it in there and I'll look through them and I'll choose the one I like for each mobile suit for the most part. By the way, Fritz in my last Let's Play, he was always purple. And that's because he's the Grimace. An evil Grimace. So if I don't see one, expect to see him continuously colored as that, or I'm going to color him yellow because he's a chicken shit. And Aeon, I really just never really paid much attention to for her character color for it. I usually most of the time just fucked around with Tristan's color. Anyway, so that's just kind of that. You can change the name of the mobile suit, which, you know, I've never really fucked around with. Yeah, it's just an outright change for it. I'm going to stick around away from that, because when you start to get a lot of mobile suits to actually use, I don't know if those names actually stick to it, and I don't want to have to remember what the fuck thing was, and I can just identify it by what it actually is. And then here we can switch mobile suits, but we don't have anything to really switch to except for the other two, which if we do that, then whoever we switch the mobile suit from gets the gem, which is really not beneficial to us right now. Before I forget, though, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the gem, because we did lose a bit of mobility. I want to upgrade that 2 more times, just to kind of make up for that speed loss that we had from equipping the goof spikes. And for now, I don't... Yeah, oh, I did keep. For now, we'll just keep with that color scheme. That's not too bad. And that's kind of the basic tutorial for upgrading and setting parts for the most part. And we don't have a lot to play around with now, but trust me, we will later on. Weapons and shields and things are handled the other way around, where we actually go into the menu screen here and go into equip. So that's how that works for the most part. And you know what? We've been recording for, let's see how long here, 36 minutes or so? I think I'm going to try and call this an episode here, and then pick it back up later on. And explore the rest of Fort Isin Grad, because I haven't found shit for items in here. I thought there's at least an ECAP system, or an ECAP in here somewhere. Not to mention, I really hope to find a hacking tool. So let's go ahead and lodging and repair, because it's only 30 credits. And I'll save here. Yes, I would love to save my progress. Thank you, game. You're so kind. Save it new. Benefit of that is in case the recording does go tits up, I can easily go back to before it. See, we started at 2 hours and 18 minutes, and we're ending at... Survey says they didn't tell me. So I'm assuming it's around 36 plus minutes or something like that. Anyways, okay folks, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.